Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 of the Revell 196 CSS Alabama build. Tonight's more of an update, let you know where I'm at. Last week or 10 days I've been mainly working on the hull, and doing the modifications required for that. And been working on deck furniture, getting started with the armament. Let me show you some detail stuff here. Just today I was able to put a coat of primer on and see where I'm at. Of course, you do all this work and you're wondering, how did it turn out? Let's see if I can get that in focus. There we go. Anyway, still have some work to do there. There's some scuppers underneath that gun port. And you can see some of the indicators right here where I didn't quite get that smoothed out. Still working on that. And there's some more scuppers and you can see a big old dent. Anyway, got some more work to do. And I'll end up, those gun ports there right on the bow were part of the kit. And I will put some doors on those. The photographs I've seen show those doors as closed, so I'll try and do that. In any event, there were no guns up there while the ship was commissioned and underway. Other things I've done. The deck furniture is essentially done. The black pieces you see there were kit pieces that were modified, a couple of scratch built pieces as well, and at the moment they're all just loose on there. I'm just test fitting. And I was also checking out where the cannon go, and all that's going to work out really good. I didn't cut the gun ports in the wrong place, all that'll be good. Let's see here. What can I show you? This is where the galley would be. And that's the crew quarters are underneath that hatchway. Some vents for the engine room. There's the bridge, the funnel for the boilers. And some more vents for the engine room. That will be a skylight for the engine room. And I am planning on cutting that out and just doing a basic black box underneath it and have a flicker kit. Hopefully that'll make it look like an engine room down there. Let's see, that is the hatchway that goes down to the gun room. That's the captain's hatch there. And as best I can tell from the photos, that's what I'm going to have in the back. There's a cover. Let's see, right here, that's for the propeller housing, where they can actually lift that out when they don't want to use the propeller. In the back, I've modified kit pieces as best I can, but back here is a locker for the flags, or a flag locker, I guess it's called. And the rest is just kind of guesstimating from photos I've seen. What else we got going here? I've got the armament basically built. As you can see, it's not painted yet. And right now I'm just doing test fitting on it. Do a different angle here. But this is where they were when the ship was commissioned. And the gun's placed. Interestingly, if you don't know the history, they had a false name for this ship and they got it out of the shipyards in Liverpool where it was built. The Americans were fussing that the British need to seize this ship because it was a warship for the Confederacy. And in fact, they were right. And they happened to get the ship built and out in time. None of the armaments were on board, and they actually armed the ship up at sea from a second ship that brought the guns out. Anyway, there's the forward main gun. Two more guns here. And you can see the rest of the guns here on the after part of the ship. Let's see, what's left there? Still a lot of work to do on the guns. Got to do ring bolts and the ropes and 16 sets of tackle to hold the ship, or hold the guns in place. But they'll look really good once they're done. As you can see, the deck's in there, but it's just in place. I'm just doing test fitting right now. That's that ScaleDecks.com deck. And I think that is about it for now. I'm going to give you an overview here again. Come on back a little bit. So that's where I'm at right now. And what's left to do? Or what's next? So I have to work on the stern. The stern decorations are a facade, and they're awful close, but I got to do a few few modifications there. Same thing up here on the bow. Haven't had a chance to get to that yet, but we'll. What's there is basically correct, and there will be a few modifications along the way. The kit pieces don't have everything that was there on the real ship, so we'll get that modified. So again, finishing up the hull. We'll paint the hull eventually once we get all those kind of things, all those mistakes right there and everything fixed up. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in part 4.